you also aren't going to like anything unless you start, because we usually only like things that we're good at, and we usually aren't good at things that we start, right? And so the only way to get good at something is to do a lot of it. And when you start, you suck. And so a lot of the time there's this fallacy of finding the right thing or the perfect fit. But one, almost every entrepreneur that I know has had many, many, many businesses, and mostly many failures before they had their success. It's because each one of them stair-stepped. And so there's this paralysis around like, I got to pick the right thing. And it's really, you got to pick something. And then you'll learn all the inadequacies that you have no idea about once you get into it. But I was able to just get, suck everything like a,
fire hose,
like a vacuum cleaner, to get all the information I needed to just barely keep my head above water and then things started to work out, because every weekend I'd go and drive over to a gym owner and say, why do you do this? Why is your lobby like this? How many leads do you convert? And so I just kept doing that every single weekend, because I was such a young guy.
One of the cool things is when you're someone who's getting started and you're going out and humbly asking for advice, but you're taking the actions. Hey, I'm launching this thing. I'm taking the steps. I'm just trying to figure it out, but I'm taking the actions and I'm in the process. People usually want to give advice and support and say, hey, why don't you come check out and we'll go out for lunch or whatever it is. But if you're just saying, I want to do this, but I'm not taking any action, people are less likely to help you. Maybe they'll help you a little bit, but if they see you struggling and trying and leaping before you're ready, it's like, all right, cool, let's help you get it going.
I love the saying, luck favors the prepared. So like if you want to go ask, Lewis to have you on, or to get Lewis on your show, right? Well, what do? You don't just ask Lewis. You show how much you've prepared. You say, hey, I went through 50 hours of your content. These are 9 questions that have never been asked to you before that I think would be really good. I've got 2 buddies of mine from college who are going to also video it. I've got this church basement that I can get the lighting to look really cool so we can make cinematic. Because to be real, I know I don't have the audience that you have, but I can help at least give you clips that will distribute and actually convert for you. And hopefully that's enough of value add. But if you do that 100 times, count in hundreds, Lewis will say yes.
Right.
And everyone loves to help people who help themselves, because the biggest fear that anyone who gives advice has is that someone takes the advice and does nothing.
Exactly.
Because they didn't learn. They didn't change their behavior.
That's true.
Right?
It's a waste of the time.
So you don't feel like you're teaching. You only teach if they change their behavior.